It's Orkan. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve LeetCode 230 kth smallest element in binary search tree problem. So the problem statement is we are given a root of a binary search tree and an integer k. So the root and the k. We need to return kth smallest value in one indexed of all the values of the nodes in the tree. So what's that mean? So if we have this tree, so what is the and we are given kth, we are given a root of the binary search tree, and we are also given the k that we need to return the k smallest element. So what's the k smallest element in this tree? So if we put all the values, if we look at all the values, the smallest one is -1, and we are returning that we are returning 1 because it's the smallest element. So for example, in this case, k is equals to 3. So what is the third smallest element? So we have 1, 2, 3. So 3 itself is the smallest element. So we need to return this one. So, and we are returning 3. All right, let's see how we are going to solve this problem. Let's take the example, the first example that we had, and let's work on that. So here we have this binary tree where we have 2, and here we have 4. Okay, all right. So what approach we can use in this case? So we are gonna traverse this tree, but there are different ways of how we can traverse a tree. So I'm gonna make a separate video about that, but in a nutshell, so let's put here order. So we can in order and the pre and the post order, we can pre-order, in order, or post order traverse the tree. So in our case, if we are traversing a tree in order manner, it's gonna give us an array, sorted array, ascending sorted array. For example, what is the in order traversal? Let's say that we have a tree here, right? So first we are gonna visit left subtree, and then we are gonna take the root, and then we are gonna take the whatever is on the right subtree. So in our case, so what's gonna happen? So first we need to take what is on the left. There is nothing on the left, so we are taking the value of 1, and then we are taking the value of 2. Then we are taking so we took everything what was here. So now we are going and taking the value of 3, and then we are taking the value of 4. So as you can see, so we get the array, we get our array in ascending order, sorted array, our array in ascending order if we traverse that in order our tree. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna put that into the tree, and we are gonna just return the value, whatever kth value was an input. That's it. Let's go and put this explanation to code. Right. Let's first create our method that we are gonna call in order. And what it's gonna take, it's gonna take our tree node, right, as a root, and it's gonna take a list that we will pass through, where we are gonna add our values. Let's just call it array. Okay, so what we are going to do here, first thing, if we are traversing, we need to put some base case. So for the base case, we are going to say, okay, if root is equals to 0, if it's equals to null, then in that case, yeah, our method is gonna return a list also, right? List of integers, the same. So if we are gonna say that, okay, if it is empty, if it's null, then in that case we are returning what? We are returning the same array, right? So if it's not, then we are starting our traversal. So we are gonna traverse that. The first thing that we are gonna do, we are gonna, in order, we are gonna visit the we are gonna visit our left node, and we are gonna pass our array also here. Then after visiting the left node, so what we are gonna do, we are gonna add to our array, we are gonna add our value for the value of the root, root value, right? And then we are going to traverse the right side of the tree. So then we are going to call the same method here, and we are going to call the same method, and here it's going to be right. Okay, so, and we are returning here array. All right, that's it regarding to our DFS method that is gonna traverse our T in order. And here what we are gonna do, we are gonna return list of integer, right? Sorted, let's call it sorted array, right? And sorted array, and we are gonna call in order method, and pass their root and new array list. Okay, and that's it. After receiving our sorted array, what we need to do, we need to return the k smallest element. So if it's in ascending order, then in that case we are just going to return, so first will be, for example, let's say 1 2 3, right? So we are just going to return sorted array k minus 1, so it's going to return the whatever, let's say that the third element, right? So third smallest element, so it's going to return that element. That's it. Let's check our code. Okay, sorted, probably misspelled here. Oh, get. Okay, array. Okay, just value, not the val, but the value. All right, great. It works as expected. Let's go over it one more time. So first thing that what we do, we are creating a method in order for in order traversal. And we are passing there our root and the array. So if the root is null, then we are just returning our array. If and it's also our base case. So then we are traversing our tree. So first we are traversing left subtree, and we are passing there our array also, and we are recursively calling it. And then we are taking the value of our root, and then we are traversing the right side of the tree, and we are returning the array as a result at the end. And once we traverse the tree, so we have the all elements in our array in ascending order, and we are taking we need the smallest elements, right? So let's say that the 1 to 3, and it's in the second index. So that's why we are k minus 1, and we are returning that value. That's it for today. Hope you like my content. If you like it, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. See you next time. Bye.